What video game is an absolute 100/100ths in your opinion? Roller Coaster Tycoon. Used to play it back in elementary school. Still play it to this day using OpenRCT. Super Mario World. The perfect Mario game and gave me many hours of joy to this day. Left 4 Dead 2. I never played the first one, but the amount of details in it is crazy. StarCraft Brood War. Baldur's Gate 2. BioShock. From the beginning in the ocean and going down to Rapture. A failed libertarian society full of mutants and little sisters to save. I wish I could experience it for the first time again. Terraria. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time has to be it for me. Going back after completing it just to watch the sunrise at Lake Hylia was just so special. Everything about the game was a masterpiece. Honorable mentions go to Half-Life 2, Stardew Valley and Portal 2. All are definitely up there. The Sims 2, Portal, Old School RuneScape is a solid 99.99 for me. Factorio, Age of Empires 2, especially in its current state. They've done a remarkable job with the new updates. The graphics look great, the gameplay is as good as ever, and the entire game feels incredibly balanced. The fact that so many people still love and play this 20-plus-year-old game is remarkable in itself. Remember, the top comment on today's video will make it into tomorrow's video. Be sure to answer the question in the comments below. Super Mario Bros. 3, probably RimWorld. Just because you can do everything and everything can happens, I love so much this game. Quake 3 Arena, Chrono Trigger, Kerbal and Subnautica. Both fantastic games. Anyone remember Deus Ex? Red Dead Redemption, Diablo 2, Morrowind, Need for Speed Underground 2, Fallout New Vegas, Half-Life 2, Age of Empires 2. It has stood the test of time. This weekend the biggest tournament ever sponsored by Red Bull will start. Crazy to say that when talking about a greater than 20-year-old game. Edit. Wow, I did not expect so much liked and reactions. Great to see so many people agree with me and are enjoying this game. To answer some of the most asked questions/comments. How do you watch the tournament? I think starting tomorrow you search a form the Red Bull Twitch channel. Probably you can find it just searching O2 on Twitch. Can you still buy this game? Yes, it's on Steam. Be sure to get O2, that's the definitive edition. It still gets regular updates and has a very active player base. Also there are tons of single-player campaigns. You're just a shill for Red Bull. Nope, I don't drink Red Bull and find it disgusting. But it is still cool that they are sponsoring it, that's why I mentioned them. Insert game, is also old but better. I really enjoy other older games as well. It doesn't have to be just one game. But for me O2 is the one that I just keep going back to and keep playing. Have fun everyone, be sure to give it a try and get some nice nostalgia feelings. Dead Space, Silent Hill 2, Zelda, A Link to the Past, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Hades, GTA San Andreas, Knights of the Old Republic. Edit, thanks for all the upvotes and my first awards ever. Divinity Original Sin 2 and 4-player coupe mode is greater than 100/100ths. Am I the only person who played Okami? That game is a masterpiece. Titanfall 2. I wish more people played this campaign, it's amazing. Tetris. Change my mind. Halo 3, Mass Effect 2, Super Mario 64, game was a revolution, and is still fun today. Shadow of the Colossus on PS2. I need that game back in my life. Edit, thank you for the award. Minecraft. Kerbal Space Program. During its time, the original Metal Gear Solid. Edit, cripes. This blew up. Anyhow, I'm reading through the replies and it's awesome that so many people here share their wonderful experiences with this series. It shows that multiplayer isn't the only way to connect with others, shared single-player experiences can do it just fine too. Mario Kart. Edit, as someone who has had the privilege of playing most of the gaming systems from the late 80s to today, I firmly believe that the late 90s to early 00s games were just overall better. Mario Kart on the N64, for example, represented a game that was truly intergenerational. I could easily play against my grandparents, while keeping it PG, but then immediately go NC-17 when playing against my friends. Great memories. Games today are undoubtedly fun, but everything seems to be more complex and not friendly for the elderly. Does not diminish the leaps in technology and graphics, but I'm sure my kids will love the N64 when they are old enough. I have recently set up a gaming room with my Atari, NES, Sega CDX, N64, PS3, and PS4. Just waiting for these kids to get older. The Portal 2, isn't that obvious? Stardew Valley, Outer Wilds, Hollow Knight, GoldenEye, Bloodborne. Banjo-Kazooie was great in its time.